Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg show.
Big Verzuz went down. The Game versus YG. Ebro, you were front and center.
I was.
You were in the building.
Yes.
I saw clips of the celebration. First of all, after a while, it just felt like one big party.
It was. It was one big party.
Yeah, Verzuz has become it's a different thing now.
It depends. The last one, Rosenberg, you and Tony Baker were saying it didn't come across your algorithm at all because you weren't in the demo.
Yeah, it
which
wasn't in the
was
demo
Pretty
for me.
Ricky and B2K.
Yeah, too old, too white. It wasn't for me.
Not female.
It wasn't sent. Well, not a woman. It wasn't sent to me.
Yeah.
And so, but that was like one of the biggest verses of most recent times. They actually were battling the entire time. Or Tyrese and Tank, they were like talking shit to each other and, boom, boom, boom. I think the Game and YG were more focused on celebrating their city, because their neighborhoods are literally across the street from each other. And so I think this was really important to them. I had a conversation with them. You can check it out on the Internet Rap Life Review. Look it up on Apple Music's YouTube channel, or, if you want to look. You can actually still go watch the verses on Apple Music, too. But, I think, look, when you're from where they're from and doing a performance in L.A., when you're from those neighborhoods and celebrating like that, it's not going to happen often. You know what I mean? Like, those events, nobody throws those events for them. So it was really cool that Verzuz and Apple Music was able to do that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a celebration of love. Like, that's not something where you want it to be about them.
Nah, and there was a listen. Their affiliations make it tense enough.
There's enough to deal with.
Everybody just calm down.
Was security intense?
We had our regular security. It wasn't like anything else. It wasn't, everything was good. Like, the Game's mom was there. Like, it was still, it was very much like.
And I'm sure people knew what they were showing up for.
People brought their kids. Yeah. The Game's son was there. You know what I mean? Like, and people I had known for a long time were there. Like,
the Game's youngest, the baby?
Not the baby. I think that was his son.
Game has a bunch of kids, bro.
Rasan, yeah.
We saw a Big Boy come out. And
Big Boy popped out.
We also heard them look for you. They said,
I was in the back getting the radio studio ready for Rap Life Review, and then when I came back, they had moved on. So.
Okay.
What were they looking for Ebro for?
No, they just said, your Ebro's in town, and then I think Game was like, Ebro's back on the West Coast? Ebro, come out.
Yeah, that was it. But he knew I was there. Like, I had already saw him. So they just guys, it was just entertainment.
A story that was moving around, though, is that YG almost missed the Verzuz because he was detained hours before while law enforcement executed a search warrant tied to a murder investigation, which I guess he addressed on stage. But cops were basically executing the search warrant connected to Drake Yo, the ruler's murder investigation. And the property that was searched was connected to YG. But, of course, he denied any involvement in it, and he was released and he made it.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Like, it wasn't even like he was there at like noon, relaxing, chilling. This happened, I think this happened at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
It did feel weird that it was like day of the event. It felt random when I saw it that day, knowing the event was happening.
I've always told rappers, whatever your extracurriculars are, and you're from, especially like in New York and LA, and your affiliations, etc. When you have a big event, the police love to get their own marketing out of these rappers.
True.
Sure.
So if you got something going on and you getting big promo, police, and you're from a certain neighborhood, the police love being able to look like, we're shutting down these bad guys, these rappers. You see us, and they get a little press out of it like this.
Yeah.
So they got a little press off YG. Now the Draco murder is how old? 5 years, 6 years?
No, Draco's like 3-4 years already.
3-4 years. YG has a song on his album about it. About his version of the goings on. He's like, guys, I didn't have nothing to do with this. Like, why would I want to be a part of this? And I'm out here making money. I think at the event where it took place.
Damn, it is 5 years, December 21. So
I think at the event where it took place, YG was performing that day. He's like, why would I be involved in this? But once again, when you're affiliated with this thing or that thing or this neighborhood, this stuff happens. We see this all the time. So.
In other news, Chris Brown was in court after pleading guilty to attacking a music producer in a London nightclub. Now, this happened 3 years ago. So he pleaded guilty to a criminal charge of affray in London. So I guess an affray charge under British law is defined as using threatening physical violence in a public setting that would cause a person to fear for their life. So by changing his plea deal to guilty for the charge, I guess now British prosecutors dropped several more serious charges that were against him. They dropped charges that included assault, attempting to cause grievous bodily harm, intent. So now the offense carries a maximum penalty up to 3 years in prison. So he's free on $6 million bail agreement right now, but he has to go back for a formal sentencing October 26th.
And so what do we? The headline I saw was this had something to do with him about to miss some shows.
Well, because people were saying like, "Oh my God, he's gonna miss some shows if he actually goes to jail."
If he were sentenced.
Right.
But
Louis, is that?
Yeah.
How realistic is that?
Right.
everyone doesn't know.
It's realistic.
It sounds like a cool story, bro.
Why are you so sure it's just nothing?
Well, no, I'm not. I just don't think he's going to jail, and I don't think he's going to miss shows. I don't know what else is going to happen after that. I just don't think he's going to jail, and I don't think he's missing shows.
You think they're just gonna hit him with a hefty fine?
A hefty fine or whatever, some sort of deal, but I don't think he's going to jail.
Yo, can you imagine how much more peaceful Chris Brown's life would be if he didn't have like some sort of something every couple years?
Yeah.
Like whether it's a fight or a breakup with someone, and he just feels like he hasn't ever been able to fully be removed from nonsense.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It's stressful. That's stressful.
Did you guys talk about the new Black Panther?
I did not.
Well, no, because it happened over the weekend.
Yes.
Comic-Con.
So David Johnson is officially entering the Marvel Universe as T'Challa's son.
I like this.
We have some still. Here we go.
Look on stage.
Now, where do I know David Johnson from?
I was trying to figure out too. I don't know.
Is he brand new?
I've seen his face for sure.
So the sequel is set to arrive in theaters December 15,
Sequel?
2028. Well, they're calling it a
It's
sequel.
the third one.
It's a third. Is it third a sequel?
Yeah, it's another sequel. What do you mean?
I wasn't sure. I always thought sequel was 2. I didn't know what 3 was called.
Well, it's sequence.
2028.
No, yeah, I hear you. I just didn't know. I was really asking.
Yeah, it's now a trilogy, but it's still a sequel.
Well, a trilogy would just mean, like it's the third.
Yeah.
Shout out to David Johnson, though. He's let's see.
Do you see what else he's known for?
Yeah. Let's see. Alien, Romulus, The Long Walk. Yeah, he's been doing his thing, though.
Yeah, yo, Comic-Con was like on fire this weekend. It was as active a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
No, but
it's
this
always
one
something crazy.
every
For
year.
your out, just say your algo.
For me this year, I guess the combo of the wrestling stuff always hits my algorithm.
Yeah.
But between this being big news, the Black Panther, I know Griff is psyched because The Rock announced another Black Adam. So The Rock is back. There was just like so many, one thing after another kept hitting my algorithm.
I never saw the first Black Adam.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, that was a big thing too?
Yeah, that was Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider.
Oh, that was the Ryan Gosling thing.
All right.
Okay. There's a lot. What about Ryan Reynolds? Do you have anything?
Yes, he showed up.
See? Ryan Reynolds. I knew it.
Big.
Ryan Coogler. Ryan Reynolds.
The Ryan.
Ryan Gosling. Saving Private Ryan. They were all there. Now, Laura, are you covering my latest beef in your...
Wait, you have beef?
No.
I just looked on Twitter.
What
Popping off
happened?
right now. I didn't even
You
know.
want to restart the rundown, or you want to do a
Wait.
different? What are we
Started
doing?
from the top, Ebro. This is big.
Rundown, turn that up.
Gotta catch up, Laura.
But you know we haven't hit in a while though.
Headlines heavy,
This sounds like it's some.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to your speakers. The time for the lowdown.
Laura never goes low.
Laura style.
When they go low, she goes high.
No, she never goes. Yeah, she never goes low.
So what's happening in these internet streets?
Well,
Rosenberg?
so yesterday I saw a post from the NBA's Kyle Kuzma. And I say the NBA because I, truthfully, until just this second when I checked on Wikipedia, thought he was a Wizard. But apparently he was now a Buck. He's a Charger now. He's a Ram. I don't know. But he's a Buck now.
Okay.
Anyways, pull that clip up again. Ebro, you want to read it?
Let's see here. This is 2025. People
You're already off to a bad start.
Or this is 2026.
There you go.
It's small. Let's see here. People cosplay as things they don't have the authority, the talent, or the track record to actually be, just for content.
Okay.
A mayor playing president, a founder playing operator, a content creator playing one-on-one thinking he's a pro. A 25-year-old with a ring light playing economist.
Yo, Ebro struggling to read.
Everyone auditioning.
His site?
I can't. My site.
No,
is
the
not,
site
it's
is
not.
bananas.
We're all blind.
Well, and then this light is not helping me.
Are everybody auditioning, nobody building? We're raising a generation that learning the reward isn't doing the thing. It's in looking like you did the thing. The clip is the career. The pose is the product. The soundbite is the substitute for a life's work. Don't fall for distractions. And then he posts Mamdani's Netanyahu speech.
Okay. So he doesn't agree with the speech.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't agree with the speech and decided to give an entire spiel saying that Mamdani is a complete fraud, where anyone who lives here knows that the mayor is absolutely mayoring. So I don't know why this annoyed me, but it did. Because Who is Kyle? Who are you, random NBA Joe Blow, who at the time I thought was still on the Wizards?
Well, I mean, he's an NBA champion in 2020. He's an NBA all rookie first team 2018.
None of those things lead to I should listen to you about New York mayoral politics. So I said, do you have my thing? Bro, you are truly beyond your depth. Just go be 16 and 21 and call it a day. Now, I should note, I thought he was on the Wizards when I said just go be 21 and 61. On the Bucks, I think he should be like 35 and 37. So let's have a different kind of conversation. And then so I just went on today. I forgot that this happened.
Okay.
And then I just went on. I saw I had a lot of mentions, and he said the following to me.
Okay, what did he say?
That one I don't have.
What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, man, fail.
All right, well, just pull it up. Read it. What did he say to you? What's the response?
This was the home run. He said to me, this is not polite, by the way. I just want everybody to know.
He was mean to you?
Right.
I think it was mean. Damn.
You were mean first. It should be noted. It's like when you called me a bitch first.
No, you were. That's a bad comp. You were being mean first. I just used mean words.
I wasn't being mean first.
Lies.
I wasn't. You still think I was being mean first when I said you didn't have money to invest?
Can we not do this?
We're not doing
What
this
are you
again.
doing?
Did you find the reply?
Yeah. He said, I speak on my own platform. You speak when Ebro let you speak.
Oh, wow.
To which I just want to say congratulations to Kyle Kuzma. Didn't know he owned Twitter. This is big. I didn't know Kuz and Elon Musk
They might be in cahoots.
linked up to own Twitter. So now there you have it. I'm in it with Kyle Kuzma. Yo.
Are you excited?
Not really. I like that Kyle Kuzma cares about things in the world. You're just completely wrong. Like, why?
So let me ask you this.
By the
Let me
way,
ask you this.
and
Let
by
me
the way,
ask you. Let
what
me ask you a
scientists
question.
with money got to Kyle Kuzma and are like, he's a bad guy? Because why are you coming after him on the Netanyahu statement? He actually admitted, I don't have the authority to do this. But I'm telling you, because my voters had wanted me to do this, I'm telling you I can't. But I looked into it, and he's not welcome here.
But maybe he doesn't like Mamdani because Mamdani's, like you said, Mamdani's Israel's government and anti-Netanyahu and anti.
Well, that's what it jumps out to me as.
Yeah.
So I just wonder, why is Kyle Kuzma? What's his issue with those beliefs?
Maybe somebody close to him is close to Israel's
Maybe
importance
he
to
is.
him. Maybe he is.
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this.
Either way, you sound
But
like
let me ask you this.
You don't sound like you're informed.
But let me ask you this. Why, just like me saying to you, you don't have money to invest and you being like you're being a dick.
Yeah.
When he made his comment, right? Why didn't you say, you're not informed? I live in New York City. He's doing a great job.
You're right. That would have been a better statement.
You insulted first.
Yeah, you're right. Now, I don't like the comp to yours because you were still being an a-hole.
I wasn't.
No, stop. Again, we're not doing this again. Everybody.
And that's why you're smiling.
The world spoke. And they were like,
Can I tell you
don't
something
listen
about
to
the
the
world
world. You don't
speaking
listen.
on money to invest? They don't have it either.
no,
Oh my
because
God,
they
but that's
don't know
not the
that.
point.
If you're intentionally using a phrase that the person who's talking to you doesn't understand, and you continue to repeat it because you know it's
Well, I only
bothering
did
them.
that, but that's only once it started bothering you. That was for entertainment.
Yeah, but that's still that was pre-bitch.
yeah, but it shouldn't have. But it shouldn't have bothered you.
I didn't know the phrase. And you did. And so you
But if you had money to invest, you wouldn't have. That's the whole point.
I can't.
That's the crux of the whole thing.
That was all pre-bitch, and that was the point. You're right, though. You're not wrong. Me saying that, but I'm like, why are you talking? It's not my business.
Because he has an opinion. That's
no, it's
all.
not, but it's not my business. But he's talking down to someone who I admire and think is doing a great job in my city. You're right. It's not the most effective form of communicating. But back to the world that we're living in, would he have paid attention even if I hadn't said?
He may have.
Maybe.
He may have. Because you're you, and he knows you, which is why he responded. Because he wants to smoke. He only, trust me,
that's fair.
He's popular enough to know, I know this guy. He knew me.
Right. So he knows.
So he knows the show.
Correct. No. So maybe you're right. So that it wasn't a good.
Right.
It wasn't a good way
Now,
to go.
I like what you said, and I would have done something similar. But just ask it.
No. But your point is accepted. By the way, my dad and I had a really good conversation about Mamdani the Netanyahu thing this weekend. My parents were in town for a little birthday hang, and I said to my dad, I was like, "Was the Netanyahu thing really smart? Like, it just feels like now all he's going to be is talking about this." Further,
But I think he wants to.
so I asked him. I said, I was just asking the question. I said, was it really like a good idea? Now, full disclosure, my dad is the man has 3 different color Mamdani shirts. Okay,
He's biased.
We can't say he's completely unbiased on Mamdani, but my dad is also much smarter politically than I am. So he was like, he said it made all the sense in the world for him to do it because it shows his base that he is going to stick by the things he wants to do. And he needs to do that on this one where there's really no negative ramifications. The people who hate him will continue to hate him and hate him more. And the people who love him will love him more. But he also has a lot of work and negotiating to do in other places. And this gives him cachet in one area where he has to play ball. There's other things like New York real estate and other places. He's going to play ball and do things that people in his base are like, oh no, why are you doing that? You have to do some of the things you really said you were going to stick by because you can't be successful as mayor and not negotiate on other things.
Yeah, you got to do it.
But this is a smart one for him to stick on because it's who he is. And it's what he's always been.
I don't think Mamdani has ever said that he is like against business or businesses or real estate doing business in New York. Matter of fact, I've heard him say he wanted to make it easier.
Yeah, but he's still going to have to shake hands with people people in his base are like, how could you do that? Because they don't get the big picture of what he's trying to do. Just like people come after AOC now every time she does something that is remotely meeting someone somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then I saw a clip of Sid Rosenberg. I need to disavow this man, Sid Rosenberg. We are not related. The name Rosenberg is the 600th most popular last name in America. Okay, that's why when you guys were bringing up last names.
Oh, right.
My dad had just brought this up to me. So there are a lot of Rosenberg. 600's not that high on the list, but it's not that low on the list either. I'm not related to this man. He is an Islamophobe of the highest order. He went on Fox News yesterday calling Mamdani a terrorist.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
He's a disgusting red-faced freak who just happens to have my name. Now listen, he's jacked to the gills. He could beat me to a pulp. He won't catch me, but he would. But he is a bigoted, disgusting person who does not represent the ideals of the Jewish faith at all. He's a buddy of Netanyahu, and he has the nerve to call Mamdani a terrorist. Mamdani, a terrorist, a nerd politician who has only seemed to want to include people and be a good person while he buddies up with war criminals. So maybe his standard is not up to snuff, but I can't see someone with mine. Someone came up to me recently was like, Sid Rosenberg?
Oh, no.
No.
Swear to God. I was there with Keith McPherson at Fanatics. And he was like, you look familiar. I looked at Keith. He's like, nah, bro, that's insane. I was like, you're just seeing people.
No.
You're associating the name Rosenberg, but you don't quite know. So, no, that is a bad Rosenberg.
Oh, you're like, hit me with Paul Rosenberg.
Wait, but
yeah, Paul Rosenberg.
Paul
I'm
clean.
fine.
That's the
Paul's
boy.
clean. It's my guy.
That's the guy.
I
right
just
there.
will say, like, your response to, because Rosenberg had left an emoji, a clapping emoji for Mamdani's speech.
Oh, boy.
And I just, I felt spicy when
We
people
talked
come
about
at
you
me.
going at people.
Oh, yeah? You
No,
going-
and you
vacay.
texting me and dragging me into it when I didn't know it was happening.
No,
Laura,
'cause I got mad. I was like,
Well, no, we were wondering why, if you were really having a great time, why were you on Instagram? That was the combo.
it
We
was
were like,
early in the morning.
Yeah. I was, jet lag. I was up.
All right. Got it.
I had nothing to do. But you know what it is? It's like when people come at Rosenberg, you betrayed your people. Like, those things, I'm like, how so?
Well, we talked about it in the
so?
context
Yeah,
of
Laura's like,
these,
do tell.
these individuals who feel like there's this universal of any group, like where you speak, an individual speaks on behalf of everyone, or this particular group is all aligned on a specific topic. Like it's just not a thing. It doesn't exist. It's actually pretty stupid. And anybody who thinks it's a thing,
Hit him.
oh, it's not working. Damn it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.